Hi, my name is Howard Greenman. I'm the CEO and one of the founders of ProviaLabs. I could say the decision we made 3 years ago to work with Grace Century is probably the best decision this company has ever made. The relationship I've developed with Grace Century, specifically Scott Wolf, is probably the best professional relationship I think I've ever had. I think it's Grace Century's business model makes them different than everyone else. They work with very few, very selective companies so they can dig in and become real business partners with their clients. I find myself depending on Grace Century for day-to-day interactions, for consultations, for advice, for networking and introductions to all sorts of people all over the world. I highly advise anyone starting a company or building a company, looking for help, financial, capital resources, strategic consulting, consider Grace Century. You won't regret it.
I'm Pete Verlander. I'm the Chief Scientific Officer and one of the founders of ProviaLabs. So I've been with Provia since there were 3 of us in a room. And Scott and Grace Century came on board when we had concluded our seed round and our initial phase of investment. And I can say that they were a lifesaver then and continually along the way, they repeatedly saved our lives. And one thing that I have to say about Scott and Grace Century is that he and they always came through for us. Whenever we were desperate and needed them, they were there for us. And they've got us from 3 to 20 some odd people and building a laboratory got us to where we are today. So all I have is thanks for Scott and Grace Century.
Hi, my name is Tim Beals, and I'm the Senior Director of Business Development here at ProviaLabs. I've joined the company approximately a year and a half ago, although I have been very familiar and have known the current founders of the company for approximately 15 to 20 years ago, as I was involved with a laboratory that actually did their first processing of dental pulp stem cells. My role today as Director of Business Development is to bring and provide new opportunities, new technologies, which would be vertically integrated to our capabilities with our GMP laboratory and facility. It's with pleasure that Provia is now moving into these new opportunities that will provide additional services to families to preserve the valuable stem cells that I believe will be very important tools in regenerative medicine in the future.
Hi, my name is Joe Lanning, and I'm the Chief Technology Officer for ProviaLabs. I joined Provia about 4 years ago to implement our GMP processing and manufacturing into the clean room. And I also deliver all of the new technologies that come to the company and hopefully bring a lot of those technologies to the public in the near future.
My name is Matthew Shaw. I'm the Director of Client Services at ProviaLabs. In addition to raising growth capital, Scott Wolf at Grace Century really rolls up his sleeves, digs in, and diagnoses where improvements can be made. With his breadth of experience in sales and marketing, Scott has been invaluable in terms of sales training, reporting, and forecasting. He takes a real hands-on approach, integrating into the team and being a constant resource to all of us. A continual organizational cheerleader, Scott provides continuous feedback and encouragement that is extremely important to a young, growing organization.
My name is Vanessa Motard. I'm the Manager of Client Services at ProviaLabs. When a new business is starting, there is this process of operational trial and error to work out the best practices for your company. And Grace Century gave us the support, the guidance, and the patience to be able to do that.
My name is Mary Seymour, and I'm the Director of Administration for ProviaLabs. I work closely with Scott Wolf and Grace Century in the investor relations area. Since day one, Scott Wolf has made our business his business, and in that effort, he's brought to our table a family of investors that share our passion for what we're doing, and we couldn't ask for a greater partnership than we have in every sense of the word with Grace Century.